Hey guys, Balkan Architect here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about software certification and more importantly, do you really need it? So as young architects, designers or structural engineers or whatever you happen to be, you've probably had to face the question of are you going to get certified for a software that you're going to use or a software that you're going to be learning? Now, this is particularly important if you are in a position where you have to choose between are you going to be learning some software online or through YouTube or just through some paid course, or are you going to be going to a certified place where a teacher will teach you because you will in the end be certified. And it is a bit different if you're taking the Autodesk certification test, like perhaps a Autodesk Revit certification test, and I'm going to be talking about that as well. But first, I would like to share a personal experience I had with taking a course and getting certified with a new piece of software. So a long time ago in 2014, when I started architecture school, we had a lot of these subjects where they were all about graphic design, and we had these new basically exercises of graphic design every week that we had to do, and the teachers were basically teaching us just about the graphic design, and they didn't really teach us how to create these designs. They didn't teach us about software, and it soon became quite apparent that students that were really good with software for graphic design were getting quite ahead. And I only knew AutoCAD at the time, kinda, so that really wasn't enough for the challenges that I had. So being the ambitious kid that I was, that I am, still am, quite ambitious, I decided to take a course in graphic design. So I thought, why would I torture myself by learning everything on my own when I can just pay someone to kind of spoon feed me information and then give me a certification in the end? Well, my parents were paying for the course, so I didn't really realize the waste of money. And about the certification, well, let me get to the end of the story. So this program was all about Adobe Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign. It took over 3 sessions of 3 hours a week for over 3 months to complete. And yes, I did feel like I was learning something, but something that I have noticed was that I would learn a lot more when I was working at home, just some school project, and using this software than I would in actual classes. And I kept using Photoshop and Illustrator, yet I never really found the need to use InDesign. And the funniest part about that is that I am a proud owner of an InDesign certification, yet I haven't opened this software in over 3 years, and I probably wouldn't know how to do any basic thing inside of it. I guess what I'm trying to say with this story is just because you get certified and get certification from some place, that doesn't really mean that you know how to use the software proficiently. And your future employee knows that as well. Now, I know what you're probably thinking right now. You're probably thinking, well, yeah, that might be true, but when you're just starting out, it might help you land your first job because you have no experience, and having just something to place on your resume is good. The thing is, I don't think this is the right way to look at it. So when you decide to learn any new piece of software online, you will learn it a lot quicker, and then you will have a lot more time to complete actual projects in this software. And those projects you can basically place on your resume, and they will speak a lot louder about your skills than just some silly certification. They will show that you can solve problems on your own. And every employer is looking for an employee that doesn't consider "I don't know" to be a valid excuse. So basically what I'm trying to say is that I consider learning on your own by using your own exercises a lot better than going into just a certified place, and it is considerably cheaper. Even if you go with a paid online course, you will always get a lot more knowledge for your money than just going to a certified place. Okay, before I leave, I wanted to talk about one more thing, and that's getting certified officially by Autodesk for Revit. Now, this is mainly a Revit channel, so I'm guessing a lot of you are interested about this. And this is just a test that you take. It's a test by Autodesk, and it does cost quite a bit, and you have to take some time to learn and prepare for this test. So do you need it? Well, in my opinion, this is just a couple of steps above getting just certified from a random training center for Revit. So you really need to make sure that you really need that certification. And what do I mean by that? So if you want to become a BIM manager for some firm that's just switching to Revit and they need somebody to help out with the switch and with adjusting everything, then getting certified by Autodesk might be a good way to kind of push yourself into the direction of that position. But if you just want to be an architect and you just want to prove that you know Revit, I think that just completing a couple of high quality, really detailed models in Revit is a lot better than wasting your time and money on getting certified. I mean, look at me. I teach Revit to tens of thousands of people online, and no one really ever asked me if I'm certified in Revit. And no, I am not. I'm not certified in any software except those three that I mentioned in the beginning of this video: Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign. And InDesign I don't really know how to use. So no one ever asked me, but because I have demonstrated in these videos that I really know how to use it, a lot of companies contact me. They want to hire me as a Revit expert. So you don't really need a certification to be considered an expert in some piece of software. So I guess it's up to you to decide, do you really need certification for your goals, whatever they might be? Okay, so that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like and share this video, and tell me in the comment section below. What do you think? Do you need certification or not? Maybe some of you have certification, and write it down in the comment section below how hard it was to get that certification. Okay, so that's pretty much it from me for today, and I will see you tomorrow.